which team had the best draft?
All right. I said before the draft, they needed to have a big one and that they could have the biggest impact on this draft. And I think they did. The Kansas City Chiefs. Every person they basically selected was a steal considered where they were ranked pre-draft and where they ended up drafting them. Their first round picks, McDuffie, some people had him, PFF had him in their top 10, and George Karlaftis from Purdue was also top 15 guy on a lot of these pre-draft boards, and they got him at 30. So I think they made huge leaps there. They got a speedster wide receiver in the second round, who some guys had in the first round, very underrated because he came from a small school. And then obviously their second round picked a beautiful, smart, intelligent safety at the University of Cincinnati. So these guys addressed their needs. They really were smart, trading back twice with the idiotic Patriots during this draft. They filled all their needs. They went on defense. They got a sneaky guy on wide receiver. I think they made great moves during the draft that can keep them a dynasty for years to come.
Well, T Money, I can't dispute that. Kansas City Chiefs. I love you're fired up tonight. All of us, all the fans out there love that when you get fired up. But Kansas City has to make moves because they're in the toughest division of all, and all those other teams are making moves too. So they better stay with them. I'm going to go with the team that's behind me. I'm going to go with the Jets. I mean, 4 picks in the top 36 picks. I mean, how do you go wrong with something like that? Is that good management that they had all those picks? They traded away people, whatever. They got 4 picks in the top 36, man. Sauce Gardner, great cornerback. And then they pick up Jermaine Johnson, the defensive end, 2 great cornerstone defensive players right there. And then we look on the offensive side, they pick up Breece Hall at running back and Garrett Wilson, OHIO. Man, they got 2 great offensive powers there. I think of these 4 guys, probably 3 of them are going to start.
Yeah. No, I can't argue with you. The Jets had an incredible draft. I just wanted to go against the grain. I think everyone and their mother thinks they had a phenomenal draft. I just think Kansas City really, other than Jermaine Johnson, the Jets did solid at where they were projected to be. I think the Kansas City got a lot of steals. They made some solid trades. I think Jermaine Johnson pick was great, trading back up into the first round, getting a guy that was supposedly top 8 on their board. They got 3 guys in the top 8 on their board. I think they did a phenomenal job. The Jets did, and they got the best corner, the best wide receiver, a top 3 edge rusher, the number 1 running back, and the number 2 tight end on a lot of boards. I mean, that's a phenomenal draft. Don't get me wrong, but I think what I'm scared about with this draft,
you're making a point for me.
I think what I'm scared about with giving the Jets the best grade is a lot of this depends on Zach Wilson taking a step.
Absolutely.
None of these guys,
he has to take a step.
Half these guys cannot have an impact unless he takes a step. So that's my only concern.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm with you. Jets were 4-13. They got a long way to go, man. Are they going to catch Buffalo? They've got to make some moves. If they get to 500, they might not even make the playoffs. So they're going to take a step up. They may not get in those playoffs. What do you think, man? They make the playoffs or don't they, real quick?
They don't make the playoffs. They're clearly the 4th best team in that division. I mean, that's what I'm saying is, yes, the draft was good, but I don't know if did they get 2 wins better unless Zach Wilson is elite? Like, if Zach Wilson plays the same he did last year, do they win 5 games? I mean, that's what I'm saying. So that's
what I was saying. I said if they go 500, they still might not make it. I mean, they're going to get better. They're
not even going to go 5. I'll put money down. They don't go 500.
They were 4-13. Could they go 500?
So I love their draft. Sauce Gardner, best player in the draft. Awesome pick.
You're man. You're a man. You were rooting for him all draft night. You and I were having a couple beers watching the draft.
Oh, yeah.
You're going crazy over your doggone Cincinnati draft picks, man. Great. Oh, yeah. They did great. The Cincinnati picks were great.
Great day for UC. So